Who is here? What is up? I don't know who's online right now. Just wanted to let you guys, I want to know if anybody can hear me. If you guys can hear me, let me know in the comment box. Today, I'm going to wait till a couple people come in. So you guys let me know because I won't know unless you let me know. I literally just came out of the shower, like literally just came out. Hi, Jazzy Pretty on Instagram. Today's live is a little bit different. We're going live on Instagram, we're going live on YouTube, and we're going live on Facebook. So there's a couple different ways to connect. If you want the best connection, the most close up front and personal seat, then definitely I think YouTube would be best because the sound system is just on another level. You know what I'm saying? Aw, Jazzy, I missed you too. Hi, Patricia. What is up, girlfriend? What's new with you? What has been going on? Have you guys washed your hair already? Are you deep conditioning with me? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I've been running around literally all day trying to figure out this whole, thing. Like, this is totally outside of my comfort zone, y'all. Like, I'm like 100% this perfectionist, and like when it comes down to like getting ready and like, getting cute and stuff, like I'm not that person who's like, I'm going to show you guys how I get cute. Like I'm more like, let me get cute behind the scenes and then show up. But that's not very transparent. That's not very good for our girlfriend crew. And so we ain't trying to do that anymore. Tasha Society is connecting with us from Instagram, and she says that she's been slacking on her hair. Oh no, girl. You know what? At least you got the weather in your favor right now, because at least it's not like freezing cold outside and, things are just madness and your hair's gonna like, drop off and stuff like that. There's a lot of people coming in. Hi, Stefan. Hi, Exotic Peacock. Hi, Zeta. Hi, Loveth TV Family Channel. What's up, girl? Patricia, big ups to Patricia. Patricia's done washing her hair. She went in. Okay, so Patricia, do you have your deep conditioner with you? Because, woo, look at those lips. All right. So we're going to fix that situation because that's not cute. That's not cute at all. So in order for me to fix the little situation going on right here with the dry lips, I'm going to be using this Grown Alchemist. This is their lip balm. And so here it is for you guys on Insta. So yeah, I'm just going to fix that situation because I ain't trying to give nobody any kinds of, nightmares out here. So yeah. I see comments coming in. Hi, Zigazao Zeta. Stefan says, whoa, Lavinia. Trust your family to like, be the ones to like, and now I'm like drying my face with a t-shirt. Like, y'all, this is why Lavinia doesn't do live streams. Like, not like this, not like this. You see how the love is strong? You see I'm out here doing things out of my comfort zone for you guys? Like, yeah. So, just gonna dry up here. In terms of moisturizing my face, I literally haven't put anything on. So my face is all dry too. You guys can see the ashes, they're real. I'm gonna go in with the Grown Alchemist. This is their Hydra Repair Day Cream. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I kind of, lotion up, because like adding deep conditioner to my hair while my face is dry out, like that ain't even cute, y'all. But what's new? Like if you are deep conditioning, what are you deep conditioning with? If you've already washed your hair and you've already deep conditioned and stuff like that, what did that look like for you? Because I would love to know. Patricia says my wash day is done, deep conditioned earlier, so my wash day is over. Can't wait to see what deep conditioner you're going to use. Yes, girlfriends, honestly, the deep conditioner that you choose to use is very, very important. Especially depending on what you did with your hair, right? So the last 2 weeks, I actually did pretty much nothing. Like I honestly was living my best carefree life with my hair. I had it blown out using my Revere, and then I was literally like wearing it in a puff. I was wearing it in the Yugo Naturals turban. I was pretty much just doing whatever. So I'm going to show you guys that, and I'm going to jump into exactly why y'all are here, because I know you guys are like wondering what the hell happened to Sis's edges. Like, what happened to your edges? Girl. Yo, like honestly, I still can't believe that happened. Like edges dropped out. Like they literally went on vacation. They were not coming back. Like I was so scared. Like you don't understand. Like the fear was in my heart that my edges were not returning. So praise God they came back. Yes, I prayed on it. I prayed on it to see why the edges fell out and how to bring them back. So yeah. So now that we're all lotioned up, I look less crazy than I did before. Still kind of wet because, you know, the hair is just dripping right now. I'm going to show you guys what I'm deep conditioning with, and then we're going to jump into what happened. So if you guys were able to jump on to the little, what do you call it there? The polls. Thank you so much for joining in the polls. Those on Instagram, the poll is actually available on YouTube. And it was just, you know, a fun little way to see if Curlfriend Crew could be able to, you know, find out or guess, so to speak, what deep conditioner I was using. So it was between Mielle, Tijin, it was between the Sultanicals, and it was also, I forgot what the fourth one was. Somebody let me know what the fourth one was, but actually I could just check really, really quickly over here what the fourth one was. But the fourth one, I think that just goes to show you guys that it wasn't that. And the Main Choice Peach Black Tea Hair Mask. So I went with, to get the moisture back going, the Sultanicals Hibiscus Hair Healer Healthy Scalp Therapy Mask. So to prep my strands for this particular, and here it is for you guys on Instagram. So to prep my strands for this, I actually went in and like my strands were so tangly. If you guys have 4C strands, just like me, and they're super fine, and you're very concerned about breakage, you're very concerned about things falling off, then, you know, this is good. So Mielle, I used their, the pomegranate and honey shampoo. Then I went in with the pomegranate and honey moisturizing conditioner. I'm just trying to use this up. Like if I were you, don't buy a rinse out. Like your deep conditioner can literally do the exact same thing. So if you guys stay all the way to the end, there's a special surprise. Yes, there's a special surprise. And only if you're here, you'll be able to join it. You'll know that it's here because, yeah, guys. I mean, the rest of the Curlfriend crew will know too eventually, but you guys are going to know first. So yeah, that's that. That's the conditioner that I went in with. And then, you know, leave-in conditioner, I'm going to be using this after. Following that, well, now I'm using this right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and open it on up. It smells really good, you guys. It smells like, give you guys a little smell yourself, give you guys a little look. If you guys can see that. I don't know if you guys can see that on Insta. For those of you guys who just joined on Instagram, we are also on YouTube and Facebook. So definitely feel free to join there as well. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And it smells like some kind of like a fruit. It smells really good. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and take this off to show you guys exactly what's going on underneath. I had it off before to wash my hair, but I put it back on. So in terms of my edges, this is what they're looking like right now. So they are looking very, very healthy in comparison to where they were before. Where they were before, well, they were non-existent. Like they weren't here. So, you know, I just decided to go ahead and stop doing everything pretty much. So what happened to my edges? I was doing the most Curlfriends. I was literally living in wigs. I was manipulating my hair literally like all the time. I was, hi, love yourself. What's up, Curlfriends? Before I continue with this story, I really want to give a huge shout outs to all the OGs who've been with us on Fine Natural Hair Boss. There's been quite a few new people coming in lately, especially on our YouTube channel. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, Mary. Love yourself. Thank you so much, Patricia, PSR076. Love it, TV family channel. You know, you guys have been here from the jump. Anybody on Jazzy? Sorry if I missed you. Tasha Society. You guys have been here and you guys have been rocking with me from since like a while now. So I just wanted to give the big ups, give the love right back from the bottom of my heart. Because if it wasn't for you guys, we would not be here. There's a couple Curlfriends who are missing from the channel right now as well too. Want to give special shout outs to my husband. He literally watches every single video. He likes every single video. He's just a doll. Like he's just amazing. And so I just wanted to thank you guys all for like helping me get to this milestone. So the product is down here. Again, if you just came in, it's the Hibiscus Hair Healer, Healthy Scalp Therapy Massage. And I'm literally just going to start with as much product as I can. And there it is for Insta on the bottom of my hair, because down there is where the breakage starts first, right? So, and I've already made a slight mistake. Like you don't want to be wearing any rings, especially if you've got like, you know, an engagement ring or like a ring with like diamonds or something. Like you just don't want that on your strands. So I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it because it can actually pull the hair out. And yeah, we trying to grow hair. We're not trying to lose hair, right? So yeah, so just going in with some more of it. And back to the story. So yeah, curl friends, I literally was doing the most. Like I was rocking all these different hairstyles, thinking that my strands are gonna handle it all, and they did not. They literally did not. And the thing is the way they fell out in the most ridiculous way possible, curl friends. Like it started like TMI. If you guys are like doing something, but like, and you don't want it to hear like, you know, the up close nitty gritty of what was happening with my scalp, but like it was really flaky, it was really itchy, it was really inflamed. It was disgusting. Like honestly, for me, like I wasn't happy with it at all. And it just, every time I would scratch it, I would lose hair, you guys. Like I would scratch it and lose hair. And so it was very concerning because I was putting different products on the edges, trying to bring the edges back, and they were literally like not coming back. Like they weren't coming back. Like they were literally falling out even more, which was doubly concerning. So I was super confused about the whole situation. And I decided to contact like, you know, whoever I could contact. Cause like, you know, if your edges are dropping out, like we're trying to bring them back, right? So I contacted whoever I could contact. I contacted my doctor. I contacted other girlfriends in this space. And you know, everybody was like, you know, try like, you know, try massaging them, try using oils. I even went back to old Fine Natural Hair Rocks videos to see, you know, what to do to bring these edges back. And like literally, like it was all pretty much the same information, like massage oils into those like spaces, right? Or the edges, the areas of your scalp that's like falling out. And that was literally making the situation worse. So if you're in a situation like that and you're anything like me and you're wondering like, why are you having hair fall? Maybe it's not your edges, maybe it's something else, I don't know. Like maybe it's in another section of your scalp, maybe it's at the back. I know a lot of us have like issues with our kitchen back there. Sometimes it just means just stop everything and figure out what's going on, you know? Because like honestly, like when I just stopped doing things, that's when they came back. And low key, like, well, high key, I wasn't actually considering making an entire video about this because I was like, you know, you like it's just such a simple solution. Like just stop doing anything to your edges. And yeah, y'all, like it's just crazy because like we're in this kind of a place right now in terms of the natural hair community and in terms of, you know, just as an influencer in these spaces. And yeah, like I feel like it's kind of like product, push, but sometimes the products don't work, you know? Sometimes they just don't work. Patricia says doing less. Exactly. Doing less is key. And I'm going to go ahead and highlight your comment, Patricia, because I think it's an amazing comment. Like doing less is key. The last 2 weeks, usually I would wash my hair every single week, right? But now that the hydration levels are really awesome, I don't really, here's some more that I'm adding to the strands. Now that the hydration levels are really awesome, I don't really feel the need to like be deep conditioning every week. And in fact, if you are washing your hair every week, you're not seeing the length retention that you want to be seeing, which is also something that has happened to me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this happened to me. You know, doing way less. Like even right now for today's style, I'm going to be finishing, once I'm done this, I'm gonna leave it on for about an hour and then, you know, wash it off and probably do either I might revere it again and then just braid it and wear half wigs, not full wigs. That's another distinction that I should make, you know. The distinction is that it wasn't the half wigs that caused the issues, you guys. It was not the half wigs. It was actually the full wigs. So the ones with the little lace. I don't know if you guys are ever making little lace, like if you ever wear the little lace wigs, and they're very abrasive. They're terrible for your strands. It's just absolutely horrible in terms of your scalp and like the health of your scalp, especially if you have like, you know, very tender, sensitive scalp like I do, right? Let me see. So Jazzy says, you're making me not to give up. I am at that point. Don't give up. All right, let's talk about that, Jazzy. So you guys know exactly what happened to my edges. You know why it fell out. You know what I did to bring it back, which is literally leave them alone. Leave them alone. So, you know, some advice, because I feel like a lot of us out here, we log on to Instagram, we log on to, like, you know, all the different little hair boards and stuff like that. You see so many of, oops, let me try and break off my spout now. Okay, hold on. We see so many of our favorite YouTubers, our favorite influencers, and they're like, their hair is just growing so long, and it's so confusing because it's like, well, how come what you're doing is working for you but it's not working for me? Honestly, number one, we have to listen to our scalps. We have to listen to our hair. We have to listen to what it's trying to tell us. So if you're doing styles, you're washing your hair every single week, it works for your favorite YouTuber, but it's not working for you, then that's a good, like, you got to stand back. Like, it sounds obvious. It's not obvious. It's not obvious. You have to really take a step back and be like, okay, what one thing can I change in my entire regimen that can perhaps give me a different result? And I've been there. Like, you guys, I've been natural since 2000 and I want to say 11 now, right? Natural since 2011. And this is the length that I have since then. And the reason why I have this length since then is because I've made so many mistakes. I started my hair care journey not knowing how to take care of relaxed hair. My hair was horrible. And just like, I didn't even know the difference between a conditioner and a leave-in conditioner and a moisturizer. Like, to me, they were all the exact same thing. And so you guys, like, you really have to, like, try to, like, listen. Like, I was doing the whole, you know, watching other people's regimens, seeing what works for them, and kind of like not necessarily seeing what works for me. And I feel like that makes a huge difference when you sit back and you're like, okay, this information's good. It's not bad information. It's fantastic information. It's just, it doesn't necessarily apply to you. And so because it doesn't apply to you, you're doing it, you're getting frustrated, and, you know, it's a frustrating thing. Like, who wants to be doing the same thing over and over and over again and not getting the results that they feel like they should be getting? Like, nobody. You know what I mean? So, like, I truly believe that, you know, once you start to, like, kind of like analyze, like, okay, what am I doing? What's been working? What has not been working? It really makes a difference. And it's so much more easier. You guys, give me a yes. It's so much more easier in the comments to do something different, like to add something to your regimen. Like, it's so easy to be like, I'm just gonna buy a product, or I'm just gonna, you know, do something more, like, as opposed to saying, I'm just gonna stop. Like, I'm just gonna stop. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if that's you, you guys, let me know. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but for me, I find it so much more easier to be like, okay, well, maybe I'm not, you know, washing it properly, or I'm not washing it enough, or maybe I'm not deep conditioning it enough, or maybe I'm not moisturizing it enough. And it's none of those things. It's literally like, you're doing the most, sis. Like, and because we're doing the most, things are happening. But don't lose hope. If you're a natural out there right now, you've got fine strands, you see those gorgeous thick strands, and let's be real, they're beautiful. Like, you know, I see you, Whitney. Of course, we see Natural 85. We see our favorite YouTubers, Ms. Monique, with her gorgeous, like, her strands are thick, right? These are thicker strands. And you see them rocking all kinds of different styles. And they're literally, like, able to pop from style to style to style, and nothing ever necessarily happens to their strands. Don't give up. Don't give up. That's all I'm saying. Don't give up, because if you give up, it's almost like all of those, like, the journey wasn't even worth it. So this section is done, you guys. I don't know if you guys can see at the back there. I can tell, I can't see the back of my head, of course, but I can tell that it's, like, good, because I can feel like it feels good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just add a little bit more where I can feel like it needs a little bit more conditioner in there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and roll it on itself, just like so. Roll it on itself, roll it on itself. And then I'm gonna put it back up. Another thing that a lot of naturals do before they go ahead and wash their hair that I don't do, and it's had such fantastic results for me, is I go ahead and detangle after deep conditioning. So I feel like the logic here is that you're detangling your hair after deep conditioning, because, like, the deep conditioner would have had the opportunity to penetrate your strands, to get your strands in the most healthiest way possible, in the most healthiest place possible, to be able to be detangled. So this section feels a bit dry, y'all. I'm gonna go in with my water bottle right here, and I'm gonna just go ahead and give it a little spritz. You guys, are you enjoying this deep condition in chat? Like, if you guys want to do more of these, let me know. Let me know. And I'll be back on Sundays to do more of these, because I am returning back to work. And I don't want to fall off schedule with you guys. To be totally transparent, it's a lot easier for me as a lawyer, working and having like a major client. Like I'm not practicing law, but I do have a major client. And it's just a lot easier for me to come on here and chat with you guys directly. Like it's a lot easier to chat and connect and to, be hanging out with you and doing something that I have to do anyways, Oh, this one's coming undone. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. I see PSR 076 says, yes, I enjoy. Love Yourself says, yes. Love you too, guys. Instagram, enough 357. Hi, how's it going? Insta people, if you're wondering why I keep on looking down, it's because I'm also on YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys want to be a part of, more up close and personal, then by all means, feel free to join. That's Fine Natural Hair Rocks on YouTube. So I've got a little bit more again. I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my ends. I did choose to use the Soultanicals. If you guys have a lot of Soultanicals products, I chose to use my Soultanicals first because I don't want it to go bad. Shout outs to Uptight Curls by Amanda. I think pretty much like the same situation where she was like, she has a lot of products, right? Like just like me, like, we're influencers. We have a lot of products and content creators, and the product can go bad. And so because Soultanicals has such fresh ingredients, you really want to be trying to use those first because your girl doesn't like to lose money. Like, let's be honest. None of us are here to lose money. I'm very serious about money, actually. I'm very serious about saving and spending wisely, which is the reason why I'm on a spending ban right now. So if you do see me coming with new products, chances are likely it was a PR box. Hi, Freda Lynn. What's up, Freda Lynn? Nice to see you again. Oh, look at all of us all connecting. So yeah, if you have some Soultanicals in your stash, I really think it's a good, like, use it up first because it's going to go bad. It's going to go bad and it's not going to smell good and it's not going to do what it's supposed to do. And it's just not going to be a good situation, period. So, I just got hair in my face. So I haven't detangled yet, curl friends. I'm literally just here. I'm on my third quadrant right now. Always do your hair in quadrants. It's just easier. And like, if you've got fine strands and you don't want them to break off, this is a good place to be. So what's the surprise? Do you guys want to know what the surprise is? That's how much I've lost so far. Do you guys want to know what the surprise is? I'm ready to tell you. Who's ready to hear it? Unless no one cares. If no one cares, that works too. PSR 076 says, yes, use up your products. Right? Like, who has time to be buying products and not using them? Like, And if I ever use a product that was given to me in PR, I will always tell you guys. I'm not lying to you guys about products either. Like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I'm not trying to tell people that things work when they don't work. Because, like, we're here to grow our hair out. Like, that's not even worth it. I hate to see that. Like, when people are like, oh my gosh, this works so well. And they know it doesn't. Like, come on. The reason why, and you guys know, like, I'm even using products that have shown up in videos. If you want to see exactly the full wash day routine with using the Mielle Organics pomegranate line right here, that full video is available on the channel too. It's an older video, so, please cut me some slack. I don't know how good the production quality was of that video, but I mean, it's there. So yeah. Jazzy says, I stepped away for a minute or two, but I will catch up with the replay. Yeah, no problem, Jazzy. Thank you so much for joining us. I really do appreciate it. It's very, very nice to connect. I'm so happy to see everybody here. Everybody's well. Because, we went through a whole pandemic. Like, a whole pandemic. Like, one of the things I was talking about with one of my girls, I was just like, as women with like super curly hair who are like forced to figure out our textured strands on our own, when I hear people saying like, oh, the pandemic has been so hard for me because I'm not able to go to the salon and do my hair and stuff like that. I don't know about you guys. You guys let me know. How many of you actually felt that situation impacted your hair? For me personally, I feel like it gave more opportunity to be at home and to figure things out because we were already figuring things out to begin with anyways. Like, we weren't just here doing everything at the salon, right? Like, we were always trying to figure things out for ourselves. And I just feel like, pandemic allowed us to do it even more. So when everybody was falling apart, we were able to, those of us who play in our hair, we were able to kind of play in it some more. And if it comes out good, fantastic. If it comes out badly, then ain't nobody got to see it. you know? Okay, so for this surprise, I don't know if you guys remember, but a while back I did say that we were going to have a SUBBIE giveaway, another SUBBIE giveaway. I don't know if you guys remember. You guys let me know. Did you remember when I said I talked about the SUBBIE giveaway? Because we've grown so much, and I feel like a lot of that growth happened when I wasn't really on YouTube. Because like it was just like I moved, and that was a whole thing. And then, then we went away for a bit. That was a whole thing too. So it's just really hard. And then work kind of like got really busy on me. Still trying to figure out how to remain consistent while work is, going crazy at the same time. These kind of help in terms of like us connecting live. Like I feel like our Curlfriend crew is still able to connect, even if something crazy is happening because it's live, right? And live is just so much easier from a content creator's perspective. But let me see what's going on in the comments. Love your self-esteem to help my hair at home. Yes, 100%, because you're not in it all the time, right? Like you do what you need to do. You know your hair, you're learning your hair. And so, yeah, it works. Fredolyn says, I was already doing my hair at home. You see? So you probably, all these, a bunch of people are probably going crazy about like, what do I do with my hair? What do I do with my hair? And it doesn't even matter for you because you're already doing it to begin with anyways. I love that. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like that empowerment. Like we're empowered to like literally be able to do our strands ourselves. Patricia, nope, it wasn't affecting me. I spent 4 years not going out. I love that. You see, like, I'm not gonna front. I'm happy that the pandemic is on its way out because I am a social being. Like I do like being out and about and connecting with people, but I don't think I was one of the people who was like severely impacted by it either. Like it wasn't the end of the world to not be able to like I don't party anyway, so that didn't really matter to me. But if you know what I mean. But like not being able to see family and friends, that was hard. Like that was hard. Fredolyn says, I missed the nail shop though. Yes, the nail shop was hard to lose. Like I although my girl, one of my girls, her name is Elle. Shout outs to Elle if Elle is seeing this. She bought herself a whole biogel kit and like her nails are popping all the time. So I don't know. I might have to get into that. And I feel like that can save money too. If you're one of those ladies who likes her nails to look good all the time, that could really be good too. Fredolyn says, I haven't been to the salon in almost 6 years. Wow. That's amazing. What's your hair looking like? It must be super long, or at the very least, super healthy. Like if you're not on a length journey or anything, excuse me, like that. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a swig of water. Patricia, yes, not being able to see family is hard. Like that's so hard because it's like, people are getting older. Like life doesn't just stop because society told, or because, governments don't want us to go anywhere. Like it doesn't just stop because of that, right? Like, if you guys are wondering why I'm looking this way, I actually have like a regular mirror there. I don't know, something about being on camera and doing my hair at the same time, like it messes up my orientation. It shouldn't, because like the camera is essentially, the same vibe as a mirror. Like it's just, showing you yourself again. But I don't know. If you guys want to see what the behind the scenes scene of this madness going on here looks like, follow me on Find Natural Hair Rocks. I have the entire getup in my stories. And if you are interested in, getting into content creation yourself, or maybe you just want to know because you just want to know, then yeah, hit me up as well too, because I'm always happy to talk about this stuff. Okay, so not too many people are on IG. I'm still going to remain on there though, because, a promise is a promise. Fredolyn says, it's really healthy, but the length is not there because I'm always cutting it. I love that. You know what? That's fantastic. Health over length. Definitely, 100%. And if you're able to always cut your hair and it grows back, that means it's super duper healthy. So, curl friends, looks like this is a surprise giveaway because I didn't tell anybody anything. And yeah, I suck at like, big announcements because I just dropped that out of nowhere. But yeah, we've got a giveaway. I am going to be giving away some products to some curl friends. All of them are brand new except for one. One is like kind of new, but most of them are like the other ones are brand new. So I see Amazing Natural Hair Care. Hey, I would love to send you some of my products for a review. Oh, thank you. Amazingly Natural Hair Care, please go ahead and DM me, and I will be very happy to connect with you to chat about that further. Hi, Tasha Society, welcome back. Welcome back. I can't sing, but welcome back. She says her phone died. I am on my computer. All right, that works. I'm sorry your phone died. I hope you're close to an outlet, because you guys, that just sets up a different mood. Like when my phone is dead, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Patricia says your skin looks amazing. Thank you, Patricia. I really, really appreciate that, because at the beginning of the live, it was looking hella dry. It was looking super dry. So you guys, because I have low porosity hair, I am going to keep the heat in. So I've got my little cap that I was wearing at the beginning of this live. If you jumped in beforehand, then that's fine. You probably didn't see it. So I'm just going to put this on now. If you've been following Fine Natural Hair Rocks, you might notice that I usually deep condition with heat. I don't need to deep condition with heat as much anymore because my strands are very, very moisturized. I did have a hair consult with Zamarla. Shout outs to Zamarla. And she told me my hair's actually changed from low porosity to medium porosity, which is interesting. I don't know how that happens, but yeah, so now I'm medium porosity. I did kind of notice that things were changing in terms of like how my hair was responding to things. You know, when I would put water on it, it would like soak in a lot faster than when it was low porosity. So that kind of gave me an inclination, or an indication rather, that my hair, the porosity had changed. So yeah, but into this giveaway. So we have a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. I was actually going to hold out until 2,000 subscribers, but I was like, I love my curlfriend crew. I don't want to wait that long. You guys, I've just honestly feel so blessed to even be in this space. It hasn't been that long. Like we have been up and running like properly on YouTube for like just over a year and a few months. And we got monetized like literally just before a full year hit. So it tells me that you guys like Fine Natural Hair Rocks. Thank you. It also tells me that there's a need for this, that there's not a lot of, you know, YouTubers in the space talking about Fine Natural Hair. Like there's Michelle from Fine Natural Hair and Faith. Shout outs to my girl. And there's a couple other of us too. And I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody right now, but you know, for the most part, it's largely not as saturated of a space as, say, some other ones, right? And so for that reason, I want to just say thank you to you guys for rocking with me through some of the more dramatic videos and then some of the less dramatic videos. And, you know, we're just growing together. So this is awesome. Patricia says 15K claps. Thank you. Freda Lynn says congrats. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys are amazing. So to celebrate this, I want to preface this by saying, thank you, love yourself. Thank you, Mary. I love that name. Like, honestly, love yourself. It's so important. And that's why, you know, hair care, skincare, all of that, like it all comes back to loving yourself, you know? But yeah, so we're going to be doing a giveaway, and up for grabs are these products right here. So first off, we've got the Mielle Mongongo Oil Style Setting Spray. If you have fine strands, and they're not like, you know, super tight curls in terms of like 4C or 4B, I think this is really going to work for you in terms of like protecting your strands, right? I don't know what my curl pattern is. I think it's 4B. I think there might be some 4C in there too. I'm not sure. But what I do know is that this is a little bit too light for me. And so I really do prefer using like, you know, the Chi Silk Infusion as opposed to something like this. But if you need something a little more to add, even if you are using like something like the Chi Silk Infusion, just like me, or you wanted to, you know, just use this on its own so that when you do your blowout, it is going to be big and puffy and like, you know, really lightweight, then this is a super lightweight product for fine strands that I think would benefit somebody a lot more than it's benefiting me right now. So this is up for grabs, the Mielle Mongongo Oil Style Setting Spray. And to use it, it says apply to damp hair, comb through evenly, and then blow dry your set. So you could even do, roller sets with it. You could do braid outs. I wouldn't recommend a braid out actually. But I would recommend actually, you know what? I don't know. I might recommend a braid out or a blowout depending on your curl type. For me personally, it doesn't work, but there are curl types out there that have a looser curl pattern than mine, and that are fine. And this would be absolutely amazing. So someone's going to receive that. Thank you, Tasha Society. Thank you. The other thing that I wanted to bless another curl friend with, and I do use this myself. I think it's a great, fantastic product, but I have 2 of them right now. So I do want to make sure that somebody else gets this instead of just having it sit in my stash, is this Mielle Moisture RX Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Scalp Treatment. This is really nice when you use it, like say like if your braids are itchy or like, your scalp feels tight. I feel like this really works really nicely to kind of alleviate that tightness, alleviate that itch. I wouldn't say put it on your hairline. Like if you're like me and you have a sensitive hairline, don't do that. But definitely back hair in the back, it just seems to have a little bit more resilience to, not falling out, so to speak, when you are using, different products on your hair. So this one's really nice. It says to apply to the scalp. You can apply it to your scalp or you can apply it to your ends as well to kind of give you a little bit more, shine, right? So that's this, the Mielle Hawaiian Ginger, and it's brand new. It's all the way at the top, you guys. The only one that was slightly used, I think I sprayed it out once or twice, is this one. So I haven't had any contact with it directly because it isn't a spray bottle. We're being COVID friendly over here. So yeah, and I've never had COVID either. So just letting you guys know, no one in my household, no one that I know, I have not had COVID. So yeah. So the next thing that I wanted to give to somebody, so I now realize through trial and error that I have very sensitive skin. I have very, very sensitive scalp. And so certain things just don't work for my scalp. Doesn't mean it doesn't work for somebody else's. I've heard so many amazing reviews about this product. And back in the day, I actually used it too and it worked. So this is the hairgrownfast.com Wild Growth Light Oil Moisturizer. And this is a really nice product. But again, because I had that situation with my edges falling out, I'm just very, very leery of this. If you do decide to join the giveaway and you do decide to use this product, use it for a little bit first, try it out. If you feel any irritation, stop it completely. But I haven't heard, when I look through the reviews, I haven't heard people saying that this caused them irritation. So it didn't necessarily cause me irritation either. I'm just very scared at this point of putting anything on my scalp because I just know it does better with nothing. So yeah, that's the Wild Growth Light Oil Moisturizer. So there's 3 products up for grabs. It's just going to be one product, bundle for somebody. So here they are for Instagram and here they are for YouTube. If you do want to enter this giveaway, it is a 1,500 subscriber giveaway for YouTube. So if you're on Instagram and you want to be a part of this, it just makes it too confusing for me to have it on Instagram and YouTube. So it's just going to be on YouTube alone. And I think it's very helpful. So Tasha Society says, Wild Growth Oil used to be a staple. You know it, girl. You know it. This used to be a staple. I used to have it in the white container. They still have the white one. And then because I was like, oh, well, fine hair probably doesn't need to be as weighed down as other hair, more thicker strands. That's why I went with the light oil. So I think this is fantastic for someone who's here, because if you're watching Fine Natural Hair Rocks, chances are you got fine natural hair. And if you've got thicker strands, that's fantastic too. You just might need more product or use it on top of something else. Tasha Society said, it used to give me dandruff, but that's when I was permed. Yeah, see, so like I do feel like all products, you got to try things. You got to try them out for yourself. You got to see if it works for yourself. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, then move on, which is nice about these types of giveaways because it's like you don't have to go out there and spend your hard-earned money. You can literally just take advantage of somebody else who spent money and use the product, and that's it. So, and the thing I like about these 3 products, because I thought this through for you guys. The thing that I like about these 3 products in terms of like, the whole COVID thing is that there's no contact. So it's not like I had to put my fingers in there or anything like that. Like none of that happened. Literally just spray and go. This one is spray and go. And this one is take off the cap and, pour it into my hands like that. So that's the reason why I thought this was really appropriate for us. Jazzy says that didn't work for me either. Oh, what didn't work for you? The wild growth oil? Oh no. Rosa Stoy says, "Oi, me reach." Hey, cuz. Thank you for joining us today. I've already gone ahead and put the deep conditioner on my strands. So we're just sitting and chatting at this point. But I actually went ahead and deep conditioned with this. And so, you know what? I didn't even tell you guys how long I was keeping it on for. So it says to apply it from root to tip, which we did together. It also says to cover with a plastic cap. Tick. And then it says to place a warm cotton towel. I'm not doing that part, but whatever. And also leave it on for 20 minutes or overnight. So yeah, leaving it on for 20 minutes. Once we're done chatting with each other, I'm going to go and wash it out. So I'm just letting it marinate for a bit. Love Yourself says, my hair loved the wild growth and I love Mielle products. Oh my gosh, that's good. So Mary, this is a perfect giveaway for you. Perfect. All right, so since we have some interest in the giveaway, let's jump into what the giveaway is, what's necessary. So number one, you got to be a subscriber, which I think most of us in here are. And if you're not, then definitely become one. There's no time frame for that. Number two, you want to subscribe to Find Natural Hair Rocks newsletter by visiting findnaturalhairrocks.com. And then you scroll all the way to the bottom of the page to just put your information in to become a part of the newsletter. So why is that piece there from before and it's there again now? Y'all, YouTubers are out here losing their YouTube channel, you guys. Like, people are out here losing their YouTube channels, and it's very, very scary because once you lose your YouTube channel, it's not like you can get it back, right? Like, it's actually really awful. And so for that reason, I really encourage everybody out there who has a YouTube channel, number one, like, this is the lawyer in me, you guys. Like, the lawyer in me is like, okay, risk assess and risk control and provide a solution. So the solution here is that join your favorite YouTubers' newsletters, because if anything ever happens to that person's YouTube channel, at least you're still connected to them through their newsletter, right? And chances are, hopefully they'll reconnect, and then once things are, back to normal or whatever, it will be okay. So I just see somebody message me about joining the live. So I'm just going to give them some information on how to join. Right now we are live now. But yeah, back to the conversation. It's very scary. Like, I just want to give some support and shout outs to Tresses by Alexis. Like, her channel was hacked, and it's real. Like, people are out here hacking channels. People are out here making life so hard for people. So as YouTubers, as women in these spaces, if you're watching Find Natural Hair Rocks, chances are likely you're a woman. Women in these spaces, like, we're building ourselves, we're building our brands, we're building our businesses. And there are just so many things you have to think about in terms of like what could come and impact everything you worked for and, demolish your crew. And it's just terrible. So to avoid all of that, newsletters are key. So that's the reason why you'll always hear me saying in our giveaways, and actually from now on each video, sign up for the newsletter, because YouTube's an amazing platform. It's fantastic. Love it from the bottom of my heart. But at the end of the day, we are all just borrowing space. It is not like you don't have proprietary interest in YouTube as a YouTuber. So a couple of comments. Let me jump into here. Hi, Kalina Glory. What's up? Thank you for coming. She says, hello, beautiful lady. I'm late, but I will watch the replay. Thank you so much for coming. And I hope that you're able to join the SUBBIE giveaway. And thank you and hello to everybody on Instagram. I feel like I'm ignoring you guys. I'm not. It's just I'm on YouTube down here too. So yeah, if you want to join, then by all means, hit up youtube.com/findnaturalhairrocks, and the live should be there. Or you can just search Find Natural Hair Rocks. I'm sure the live will pop up too. Rosa says, are we talking about how you grew back your edges? How did they get damaged in the first place? Girl. So Cliff Note versions, I was doing the most, wore too many wigs, deep condition my strands, put oils on my strands, butter on my strands. I was doing the hot most. They fell out. They went on vacation. They, thank God, came back. But yeah, and how did I get them back? I just left them alone. Honestly, like I left them alone. I installed some, oh, this is new information, so not totally repetitive, girlfriends, but I did install some knotless braids. And when I installed the knotless braids, I got them done by Zermarla here in Toronto. And basically she left out the edges. So if your edges have dropped out, you guys know how difficult it is to style your hair when your edges are missing. And so I didn't want to fight with that. I didn't, my heart, my soul couldn't deal with that anymore. So I was like, you know what? Let me just throw it up in some knotless braids. Don't baby hair it. Don't put any gels on it. Just leave it alone. And praise be to God, they came back. They came back. So I was so happy about that. Yes, Rosa Butters. Like I was like literally, because for some reason, I'm going to give you guys like the logic around this, even though it was crazy. But for some reason, I was like reading up on a whole bunch of different things and seeing what other creators are doing. And I was just like, you know, maybe I should start treating my edges. Like I wanted to grow them. So I was getting greedy with the growth because they were full. There was nothing wrong with them. It's just I wanted them to get longer. And so I was like, okay, maybe if I treat my edges in the same way that I treat the rest of my hair, my edges will come back. Yeah, no, I should have known better. I should have known better. So yeah, that's the reason why they fell out. And then when I left them alone, they came back. So, I mean, I'm grateful for that experience because it tells me that using wigs like lace fronts, that's a no. Like I can't do lace fronts. I'm not Beyonce. Like I'm not able to like rock lace fronts and be okay. Like it doesn't matter if it's Swiss lace. It doesn't matter if it's synthetic lace. It doesn't matter. Like anything rubbing up here is going to cause me issues. And so for that reason, I know for me that I'm not able to do that. But what I am able to do is half wigs. And so if you ever see me rocking a wig, 100% of the times now, it's gonna be a half wig because you guys, like the whole losing edges for wigs thing, like we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Kalina, sorry, Kalina. It took me a while to get back to this point. Why are people losing their channels? Fantastic question. So losing their channels because they got hacked, losing their channels because, you know, people are out here using, so there's actually YouTubers who are being targeted. So like if a YouTuber is already big and the YouTuber has like a substantial following, and when I say substantial, like, you know, we're small, which is why we could be so tight knit, and I love it. But you know, bigger YouTubers who have like 30, 40, 50,000 subscribers, people are targeting them. They're literally hacking into the account and then demanding money to give that creator back access to their own account, which is crazy. So for that reason, what I was saying to everybody is if you are a creator or you know any creators or, you know, you have creators that you watch and they're like, sign up for my newsletter. And you're like, well, why? You know, you're not sending anything. It's literally a backup so that you guys can stay connected just in case something bad happens to the YouTube channel. Jazzy says, no, there was one person I know who got their channel. Really, Jazzy? Who got their channel back? Let us know. Let us know. I'm really, really interested to find out about that. Fredolyn says, oh, wow, that's crazy. Yeah, it is. Like, it's super crazy, girl. Like, I was just like, how are people losing their channels? And like, how are people out here, like, basically charging ransoms to give people channels back? I was talking to my homegirl. Shout outs to Alicia. If you guys want to check out her brand, it's called Hey Sis, Let's Talk. And it's literally about like female empowerment in terms of like well-being. So she talks about like taking care of yourself, you know, really, you know, taking time to pour back into yourself. And she kind of guides people along it. But yeah, she was saying that she knew of one particular person who was charged like $300 to, one person said $2,000 to give access back to the YouTube channel. And then another person said $300 to give access back to the YouTube channel. So this is real. People are out here doing some crazy, disgusting things. Like, it's just madness, you guys. It's absolutely madness. And it's crazy because it's like, you would never think that. Hi to Accept, Connect, Transform. Oh, I like that name. Hi, Shonda. Hi, Tisha. Oh, Tish, you're always here, but for some reason I can't pronounce your name. But hi, Tish. Thanks for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just gonna get a swig of water because it's so good for you. Oh, she says, oh my gosh, is this Lala from TikTok? Yes, and Elle, you broke the news. Girlfriends, I have a TikTok. I do have a TikTok. I can't show it to you guys right now because, or maybe I can. Let's see if I can. Let me go ahead and see if I could share my screen. So I got a new laptop and I'm kind of not really knowing how to play with this just yet. But yeah, I'm gonna figure that out another time because I don't want to struggle on camera with y'all. But basically, I have a TikTok, and if you look for fine_naturals, natural_hair_rocks, you should be able to find me. But yeah, so yes. Fredolin says that sounds like young kids doing that. Yeah, like I feel like it is young kids doing that because who's going to hack your account for $300? Like it's $300. Like it's not worth it. Like honestly, I mean, if that were to happen to me, I'm calling the police. I'm launching a civil suit. Like I'm doing something. Like and it's just not worth it. Like to kids, $300 is a lot of money, but of course, like if you're a grown woman, it's not. But I mean, yeah, you're right. I'm with you, Fredolin. I think that it's like kids doing it for sure. Hey, Curls of a CPA. She's like, I'm gonna need Google to get their security up, right? Like, that's another thing. So, to me, I feel like there's almost like an exploitative relationship here because it's like YouTube and Google is able to kind of, enjoy this platform that us creators are creating. And it's fantastic. I'm not gonna go into YouTube too far because like I love YouTube and I don't want to be shut down. But I will say that I need them to get their security up too. Like if this is gonna be a relationship between creator and between YouTube or Google, it's gotta be a relationship. And a relationship means that you have my back, I have your back, like we have each other's back. And so, yeah, like I'm a little concerned about that. Like I'm keeping my eyes on the situation. Again, like if you guys are on Instagram, go shout out Tresses by Alexis. Let her know that, Financial Her Rocks told you or sent you whatever. Just send some love her way because that is it. I could feel it. Like I feel it in my heart for her. Like I really, really do. Like I don't have nowhere near as much of a following as Tresses by Alexis. And I would literally cry. Like I would cry. I would feel so sad if I lost access to all of you guys. So again, all that to say, going back to the solution for this is newsletters, sign up for it. Kalina Glory says, are you a lawyer? Oh, my brains and beauty. Thank you, Kalina. Yes. And I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Yes, I am a lawyer. I'm a human rights lawyer. I've practiced criminal law in the past, estates litigation. You guys, estates was a whole another story. I did not enjoy estates. I don't know. Do you guys want to hear the story about why I left estates? Let me know in the comment section if you want to hear that story. Woo, it was crazy. But if you don't want to hear it, we can move on. Rosa says, yes, Kalina Vita and Brains are in the family. Hey, Rosa. Yes, cuzzy. Yes. So you guys, like, that's the reason why that portion in terms of like the newsletter piece is a part of the equation. So number 3, and these rules, these giveaway rules, they're all over the place. So I am definitely going to put everything in the comment box down below. It's not there right now because I wanted it to be a surprise for those of us who are still here in the chat. So it will be definitely uploaded after or updated after the fact. And chances are likely a follow-up video will come with like just the giveaway alone. Or will it? I don't know. No, I think I'm going to keep it in one space. So it will be here. Just look out for it. So the third one is that you want to share this video on your social media platform of choice. So if it's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, just a screenshot, that's it. And then, maybe send me something on Instagram or YouTube or give me the link or something in the description box. The main way I will know that you did everything is if you comment down below, Fine Natural Hair Rocks, to let me know that you entered the giveaway. So if you don't put that, I won't know because what I do is I basically have everything in like a Wheel of Fortune type vibe, and that's how I find out. So Kalena wants to know why I left estates litigation. Curls of a CPA wants to know, yes, spill the tea. Love Yourself says yes. Okay, so y'all, I was at this firm. Firm will not be named. And the firm basically was like an all-female firm, right? Which was fantastic because like I'm all for female empowerment. I'm all for like being a part of like something that's just women and like, building it on up. So was at the firm. Everything was going good. I was grinding. I was like a first year and a half lawyer. Real green, right? Super green. So, and I was also feeling a little bit outside of my element. Like this was pre George Floyd, pre all of us talking everything about, anti-Black racism and human rights and stuff like that. Pre me finding my own as a human rights lawyer, as an anti-Black racism lawyer. Like had this situation have happened now, we would not, like, it would have been a completely different story, but whatevs. So there was this one, it was like a assistant or whatever, and like we kind of got close. Like, mind you, the whole firm's white, whatever, that's fine. And I would wear my curls out. I would wear my curls out, I'd wear my hair out, whatever. That's not the reason I left the state's litigation per se, but this is the reason why I left this firm. Or one of the reasons anyways. And she just came in one day and she was like, on my curls. And I was like, I don't know, like, am I the only one who's like creeped out? Like, who likes when people's hands like all up in the curls like that? Like what is this? Like, you know what I mean? Like I was so cheesed. Like, and for those of you guys who don't know what cheese is, because I am here in Canada, Toronto, we got our Toronto lingo and all. I was pissed. I was bent. I was so pissed. I was so cheesed. Like, first of all, and you guys are gonna get the West Indian coming out in me now. I don't know where your dirty fingers have been. Secondly, like, why? Like, when do we ever go to people and be like, oh, like, I want to just touch your hair? Like, who does that? Anyways, so that was one of the reasons why I was like, okay, nah. Second reason why I was like, okay, nah, particularly estates litigation now, is because we used to have a cold room, okay? We had a cold room. And in the cold room, there was also like an area where you would go to eat. And that area where you would go to eat, it's like the cold room is there, the eating room is there, and like the microwave, right? And it's kind of dark too. So I always would go there, and it didn't matter what time of day. It could be hot, it could be cold, it could be anywhere in between. It was always cold, like freezing cold in this room, okay? So I said to the manager, the firm partner, I was like, why is the room over, like, why is the, like, office room, whatever, that cold room, or the break room, let's call it that. Why is the break room always freezing? And she was like, I don't know, but rumor has it that like the reason why it's always freezing is because there's lots of spirits in there, because that's where we keep like the ashes, like for people who die intestate or they die bankrupt, and nobody wants to come and collect the ashes. So I was like, oh hell no. I was like, this is too much. I'm out. It was too much. I was like, you know what? My spirit is too lively. I love life too much. There's no way I could like I just couldn't. I could not be in a situation where there are spirits in my vicinity and like this is the work that I do. Like I'm literally the lawyer of death. No. I was just like, I'm done. So yeah, I was in estates. Like that's why I left estate litigation, and then because of that room and the spirits. And then the reason why I left, the firm itself was because I just didn't feel like, supported. Like after that whole like hair incident, I feel like I wasn't even in a space where I felt comfortable reporting it. Cause it was like, you're being that person, you're being difficult. You're the one who's like, creating a situation when a situation doesn't necessarily have to be a situation. So yeah, that's the reason why. I see you guys are like, yeah, curls of a CPC says not. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like nobody wants anybody's dirty hands in their head. Like nobody likes that for their head top. Fredolyn says, I almost got fired for this white man touching my braid, so I understand. My goodness. And see, like I wish I had that level of awareness within myself, Fredolyn, to be like, I'm gonna protect myself. I'm going to, defend myself. I'm gonna speak up and advocate for myself. Again, mind you, I was a baby lawyer and I hadn't necessarily yet jumped into anti-Black racism yet, which is a whole story in and of itself. A great story, but a story. But yeah, like I was that person who was just trying to blend. Cause like, in law school, like I was like literally the only Black girl there, or not the only Black girl, but like a lot of the times in my classes, I was the only Black one. Or if there are other Black people in law school, we all kind of knew each other. Like there just wasn't a lot, like it was like a handful. So it's like, you're always trying to blend and not necessarily disrupt. Whereas like post George Floyd, post all the stuff that's going on, you know, post pandemic or whatever. I feel like all of that has changed and it's fantastic. But I don't know when that happened to you, Fredolyn, but the time it happened to me, I don't feel like I had that level of backbone to be able to, like, you know, speak up for myself in that moment, which to this day, I regret it. Jazzy says, Bondi Blue, that's the one whose channel got taken down. Oh no! And it came back? I mean, that's promising. Like, if it came back, that's promising, you know? Like, I feel like, yeah, like it's still awful. Like, nobody wants a break between like being up and running and then not being up and running. But yeah, like I'm glad that it came back. Kalina says, Canadian and West Indian. Yes, 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 yes. My family is from St. Vincent. I am from Toronto. If you guys, y'all know who Drake is. Like, let's be real. Everybody knows who Drake is. Jamaican culture is very big in Toronto. So it's like a lot of our slang, it sounds very Jamaican. And then at the same time, my family's from St. Vincent. So, you know, like that Jamaican, that not Jamaican / Vincy vibes, it's kind of like intermingling into one to make its own kind of thing. So if my American girlfriends up in here are like, what does she mean? Yeah, that's the explanation. Elle, it's the skin for me. Thank you, Ellie. Elle is my girl. Oh my gosh, Elle is my girl. So you guys, Elle has a really fantastic female empowerment TikTok. She makes absolutely incredible videos. Let me see if I can find, I think her handle is Elquan3. So if you guys want that on TikTok, she's absolutely amazing. Like, she just, for me, like, it inspires me to like lean into my sexuality a little bit more. And, you know, like, if you're into that things, like, keep the kids away, I guess. She's not doing anything crazy, but at the same time, like, you know, it's kind of like, it's a ting. It's nice. I like it. Elle says, it's the smile for me. It's the whole package for me. Yo, it's the girlfriend crew for me. It's all y'all being here and together as one for me. I can't believe we've hit a whole hour. Like, I've missed you guys so much. We were doing these lives together very, very regularly. Believe it or not, there's over 206 videos from Fine Natural Hair Rocks up and live and ready to be seen right now. And most of them, I would say, are live streams. And I think live streams is something that we really enjoyed because it's really an opportunity for us to connect in a way that I don't think a regular video allows us to connect. Like, I'm still going to do regular videos, so don't worry about that, because like I know not everybody has the opportunity to come on at the same time. But I do think that Sundays at 2 p.m. for this type of a thing works for me. I asked you guys a little bit earlier if you were interested in seeing some more deep conditioning chats. I mean, I've got so many deep conditioners to go through. So, you know, I'm so happy to come on here and connect with you guys and deep condition and chill. So, or deep condition and chat. Maybe that should be a thing. Which one do you guys prefer more? Deep condition and chat or deep condition and chill? Let me know. So I'm going to put that in you guys love the would you rathers. So I'm going to put that here. Deep condition and chill or deep condition and chat. Which one do you think is better? If you prefer, you know, it's the same vibe still, but like, you know, which to you has a better, like, I will remember this and I will come back because I want to hang. Let's see. Kalina says, I'm going to make an effort to be here on Sundays at 2. Thank you, Kalina. I'm so excited to connect with you and to be here at 2 p.m. with you guys and to, you know, just vibes. If you are going to be deep conditioning your hair on a Saturday anyways, or on a Sunday, then bust out the deep conditioner and deep condition with me. And, you know, we could even do the whole share screen thing if, you know, you want, if you're comfortable with that, or you could just be in the background chilling with your deep conditioner. It is what it is. I mean, I've got stories galore, you guys, like some crazy stuff that I've been through and seen at the criminal courts, in the criminal jails. Yes, your girl has been to jail several times, not because I did anything wrong, like, whoa, not because of that, but because, you know, just clients are in jail. You have to go visit the client in jail. You know, you have to maybe take what we call disclosure, which is essentially just all the information about your case. We have to perhaps take that to the client, or the client provides it to us if they were not represented by the lawyer before and now they're represented by the lawyer. I mean, there are so many stories about law. I just feel like I don't want to bore you guys. Like, I don't know if you guys are interested in hearing about law. It's a huge part of my life, a major part of my life that I very much still enjoy. And so, yeah, I don't know if you guys are interested in that. So you guys let me know if you're interested in hearing more about, my law tales, of course, protecting people's identities. I can't give, specifics in terms of certain situations, but I can certainly share stories. Hi, Sybil. Hi, Crystal Unique Creations. Thank you for joining on IG. We are also live on YouTube. Most of the Curlfriend crew is on YouTube, so that's the reason why I'm kind of focusing more on my camera as opposed to focusing more down here on YouTube as opposed to up here on Instagram. But yeah, if you want to come join the party over here, then come. Love Yourself says deep condition and chill. I like deep condition and chill too. Like, and it's kind of like an ode, like it's an ode, an ode to Toronto, an ode to the lingo, like just an ode. I like it. So deep condition and chill. This is our inaugural deep condition and chill. Kalina says your personality makes anything interesting. Thank you. And here I am thinking that, it's a little dry and crispy and toasty because, law can get a little dry and crispy and toasty, but I appreciate that you enjoy it, Kalina. That really warms my heart. I'm so happy you're enjoying it for sure. Sybil says, hey. So you guys, I've literally been marinating under here for about 25 minutes now, which I think is a good amount of time to go ahead and wash it out. Washing your deep conditioner out when you should is a good thing to do because you don't want to get hydro fatigue, right? And I've had that before too, and that was not fun. So if you want to hear more about that hydro fatigue situationship, then yeah, they're just situation. It wasn't a situationship because I don't want it again. But yeah, if you want to check that video out, that's also available here on Fine Natural Hair Rocks. Alejo, what's up, Alejo King? The family is in here hard. You guys are so sweet. Thank you, fam. He says, hey, how are you doing? Much love from the Netherlands. We're, wow, like, wow, all the way, honestly, thank you. What time is it in the Netherlands? Like, we be connecting, and for me, it's like regular 2:00, and out there, it's like 10 million hours forward. And I'm sure you feel the same way about me in Canada. But where are you guys coming in from? Let me know. Kalina says you don't use heat. So Kalina, I was using heat before because I was low porosity, and then my hair changed from low porosity to medium porosity, which I presume has something to do with using like more heat. Like I do use the Revere now. Like it's not damaged. Like as you guys saw when I was deep conditioning my strands, like they're pretty much exactly how they were before, but the porosity level has changed. And thinking back on it, I think the porosity changed before I was using heat, because like I only really started using my Revere a lot more often in the last like 2-3 weeks per se. And so pre that time, I did notice that the hair was taken in water more, like a lot more water. And I was like, like it's still low porosity. Like I didn't really think changing from low to medium is a thing, but it is a thing after I talked to my girl Zamarla, because, if you go ahead and you have color treated hair, for example, your hair will change from like low or medium porosity to like high porosity, which then demands a whole different type of hair care scheme. So yeah, that's a very long-winded way of saying I don't use heat, and that's because I've got medium porosity strands now. So yeah, curl friends, those are the deets on how I lost my edges and how they came back. And also the deets on, the new giveaway and the products up for grabs. Again, up for grabs is the Mongongo Oil Style Setting Spray that you can use to set your styles and to also protect your curls if you're using heat. Then again is the hairgrownfast.com Wild Growth Oil Light Oil Moisturizer. Then finally is the Mielle Moisture RX Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Scalp Treatment. And just as a quick overview of how to win, it's a 4-component giveaway. 1, be a subscriber to Fine Natural Hair Rocks here on YouTube. 2, sign up for the newsletter. It's available on either on finenaturalhairrocks.com. 3, you want to share the video on your social media, in YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, whatever. Just be sure to use like a screenshot of some sort, and have that in your back pocket to show to me once I just make sure that, I authenticate the win, because I don't want somebody to win who hasn't necessarily done all of the components, because it's just not fair to the rest of the CURLFRIEND crew of people who have done those components properly. And then number 4, comment down below once you're done, find natural hair rocks. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I love you so much. Thank you so very much for hanging with me for a little bit. You know, we chit-chatted. I'll be back on Sunday again with another deep condition and chill and a different deep conditioner, because I'm trying to get through these, you guys. Like, yeah, I'm trying to get through these. Aleo, what products do you recommend to detangle curls and keep your hair manageable? Asking for a friend who has a Corona Afro kuch kuch. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. To detangle, so my hair was super tangly, and I literally, like, I would have to know more about that. So if you want to message me in terms of like what their curl patterns are like and stuff like that, are the curls a tighter curl pattern? Is it a looser curl pattern? Is it fine? For me personally, with a thinner curl pattern, but like high density, sorry, not a thinner curl pattern, fine strands, medium density, and like pretty much a tighter curl pattern, I really love this line right here. So now that I'm gonna jump off the live, I'm gonna wash my hair out, and then I'm going to apply this leave-in conditioner in the shower because it will penetrate the strands a little bit more deeply. And then following that, depending on how my hair feels, I might give it a break from the Revere and just like braid it inside of the shower, and then wear like a half wig, not a full wig. We're away from the full wigs now. A half wig. I'm gonna wear that for a bit and just give my strands a break. So yeah. Love you too, Elle. I love you. I love you, love you, love you. She says, "You the best, baby." No, you're the best. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining. Really, really appreciate the fact that you're rocking with us, even though you don't necessarily have fine natural hair. Like, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love Yourself says, "Congrats again and stay blessed." You too, love yourself. You too, Mary. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for, Mary's one of those people, she shows up for every single video, and I just feel the love, and I want to make sure that you feel the love too, and that each and every one of you who have supported Find Natural Hair Rocks, that you guys feel the love too, because honestly, like, none of this is anything without any of us, or any of you rather. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jazzy says, "Yes, I will not miss you. I like seeing you more." I will be back for sure. I will definitely put out a poll to see if you guys can guess which deep conditioner I will be using for next Sunday's Deep Condition and Chill. So yeah, it's going to be up and popping. CURLFRIEND, yeah. I love Elle. Elle kills me. Kalina says, "Have a good day, everyone." Yes, have a good day, everybody. Stay blessed. Have a fantastic week. And it's the beginning. Monday is here. Let's get it. Let's strive to be more. Let's be the best that we can be with everything, even outside of hair. Like, your hair, your interpersonal life, your finance, whatever makes your week a part of your week. I wish nothing but the best for you. And we will reconnect next Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Deep Condition and Chill. Talk to you guys then. Bye.